Chad Ochocinco is the star of the show,
Just need to keep seeing Chris do what he does every day,
while Lavernius Coles is the wily veteran.
and that's come out and work hard with a smile on his face.
But this season could be Chris Henry's coming out party.
Despite losing TJ Houshmandzadeh, Carson Palmer is confident that Chris Henry can step up into a bigger role in the Bengals offense. He even goes as far as to compare him to some other high-caliber receivers in the NFL.
He loves football. He loves practicing. He needs to get better during camp, and he will. I have not a doubt in the world in that because he loves the work.
And given Henry's skill set, it's even prompted Palmer to dub him Randy Moss Jr.
It's big coming from Carson because, high school, college, I kind of looked up to Randy Moss. So, I just got to go out there and do what I do, really, man, and make some big plays and help getting the team going,
During Henry's time in Cincy, he's had to play behind Ochocinco and TJ Houshmandzadeh. But in the offseason, Houshmandzadeh bolted for Seattle, prompting Henry to prepare for 2009 harder than he ever had before.
It was a big loss. He caught a lot of balls the last 5 years. So, I felt like I pretty much could not really take his place, but get more balls and help the offense out a little bit more.
Chris has a great opportunity now ahead of him, and we drafted guys last year in Andre and Jerome, so we were pretty set to move in a different direction and go forward.
Having to replace a player like Houshmandzadeh breeds competition, but despite adding Lavernius Coles, Henry doesn't see it that way. He sees it as a bonus.
Another weapon, man, and he's so smart out there. He knows everything that's going on, and he's been playing a long time, so he's helping us young guys out a lot, by his actions, and he's talking a lot, so it's good.
In Georgetown, Paul Espinosa, WKYT 27 Sports First.
Your home for the Kentucky Wildcats. This is 27 Sports First.
Welcome back, everybody. Rich Brooks and his Kentucky Wildcats are moving at a fast pace ever since arriving for fall camp. After a late practice on Friday, the Cats were back at it early this morning for some more split squad practices. A lot of focus will be on the Cats' linebacking core this season, in particular Sam Maxwell. Gone are the likes of Johnny Williams and Braxton Kelly. Maxwell has had a few starts in his career, but now it's time to step onto the field for a complete game and have an impact.
Well, since I've been here, the biggest thing is just mental focus. It's not that they really beat you at physicalness, it's just your mental thoughts. So to train yourself to be able to stay focused each and every play throughout the game makes a big difference. I mean, you just think of the mentality, you hear linebacker is a hard-nosed guy, so you got to flip that switch on and know that if anything's coming your way, you're supposed to destroy it. Nothing's supposed to get past you, so flipping that switch on kind of gets me in the mode to get ready to play ball.
And if you haven't heard, Fan Day is about to get underway at Commonwealth Stadium. Gates open at 6:30. Coach Brooks will be introduced at 7:15, and the autograph session starts at 7:30. Well, up in Louisville, the Cardinals are picked to finish near the bottom of the Big East Conference. The Cardinals, already on the practice field, held their media day this afternoon to talk about the upcoming season. Former Lexington Catholic star Justin Burke is slated to be the starting quarterback, and he'll be looking to help Steve Cragthorpe return the Cards to their winning ways.
The thing you look for in the first couple of practices, people giving great effort. Wheels are turning a little bit, but I think the spring was so good for us that we are taking this. The first practice was number 16 instead of number 1. We had 15 spring practices, and I think we stayed on the scheme of the offense so well in the summer that I think we picked it up right where we left off. So I think we're starting from almost step 2 instead of step 1.
The Cincinnati Bengals have completed 1 week of their training camp at Georgetown College home. On Wednesday, the Bengals make their HBO Hard Knocks debut, and Friday they travel to New Orleans for their first preseason game. Today, the Bengals in pads and shorts for their mock black and orange game. Tailback James Johnson bursting through the middle. He gets 3 yards on this one. He had 3 carries for 12 yards on the day. Then Carson Palmer looks here, finds Chad Ochocinco on the fade. 12-yard touchdown, Orange team up 21-14. Then Deed Dorsey, he gets the toss here from Jordan Palmer. He cuts it back, picks up a nice chunk of yards. It's the Orange team made up of the reserves. They win it over the first teamers 21-17.
It was fun. I think we got a lot of plays run, and I think it was good. Good spirit, good movement. You know, it was a tough night last night, and they came back and ran and played and had some fun. You know, so it'll be fun to watch the tape. I think a lot of the guys got you know, some good snaps and good way to evaluate some of the people.
The Arena Football League may be closing up shop, but the AFL2 is thriving, as are the Kentucky Horsemen, as they hit the field tonight for round 2 of the playoffs. The Horsemen on the road at Wilkes-Barre Scranton to take on the Pioneers. They are coming off a 78-21 first-round victory, while Mike Harmon's guys survived a shootout. Kickoff is set for 7 o'clock. It was moving day at the Bridgestone Invitational, and Tiger trying to march up the leaderboard on the back 9. Here on 18, Tiger dropping the birdie putt to move into a tie for first place at 7 under par. He shoots a 65 on the day, but Padraig Harrington had plenty of golf to play. Moments later on the par 3 12th, Harrington's long birdie attempt finds the bottom of the cup right there, and he takes the lead right back. And next hole, Harrington out of the rain gear strokes the birdie from 21 feet out, a 3 under 67 today, and a 3-shot lead over Tiger Woods heading into Sunday. On the asphalt, the junior circuit on the road course at Watkins Glen, only 6 laps to go. Carl Edwards and Kyle Busch battling for second here. Off the track, Edwards forces Busch wide and off the track, but keeping his composure, Busch is able to take second place away. 3 laps to go. You would think a caution will be coming out after this. Brendan Gaughan in the 62 car gets spun around before recovering and driving on without a yellow flag. But for the second year in a row, Marcus Ambrose is able to outrun the competition and take the checkered flag in today's Zippo 200. Well, that is a look at sports for today. We'll take a look at weather right after this.